final modification we're going to make to our app is to add in a delete button so we can delete a trail. First thing we're going to do is save a copy of this project. So we'll move this to part 4. And I'm going to add in another list picker. And I'm going to name that list picker delete trail. It's going to start out disabled. We're going to set the width to fill parent. And we'll set the text to delete a trail. Now we can move on to the blocks. And for much of this, it's going to remain the same. So dropping a breadcrumb doesn't change. The location sensor doesn't change. Start and stop, we need to enable delete trail just like we did enable display trail. The display trail methods aren't going to change. Here, when the user has told us the name of their trail, where we set display trail to be disabled, we're going to set delete trail to be disabled. And hide markers will stay the same as well. Then the last piece we need is the set of event handlers for deleting a trail. So before picking, we want to give it the name of the trails. And then after picking, first thing we're going to do is make sure they actually picked a trail. And the way we do that is we look at the selection index that gets returned. And if that's equal to 0, then we know they didn't select a trail. So as long as we get any number back greater than 0, we know they picked something from the list. And we'll start by hiding the markers that are displayed. We will set the text in the label for the current trail to be no trail displayed. Now we need to pull items out of our list of trails and our list of trail names. And here we're going to be removing a list item. And first we'll get rid of the trail name, and that comes from the selection index. And we want to do the same thing with our list of trails. So now we've pulled out that list of markers and the corresponding name from our lists. Finally, if we don't have any lists left, then we want to disable display trail and delete trail. And the way we tell if we have any items left in our list is we look for the length. Or we can look for, is list empty? And if our list of trail names is empty, then we know we should disable these two items until another list gets saved.